I'm Dave Hope, the host of Ulla Popken's Living It Up. Today we are here with our fourth winner of our Phenomenal Woman contest, Dr. Bonita Portier. This year we had over 350 applications. It was so tough to choose a winner, but when you get to know Dr. Portier, I know you'll think we made a great choice. Without further ado, I introduce you to Dr. Bonita Portier, Doctor of Osteopathic Medicine. Welcome.
Thank you.
Dr. Portier, at the age of 29, you made a dramatic decision. You wanted to become a medical doctor. You were married, the mother of 3 children, and you made this important decision. Couldn't have been easy. Must have been so many challenges along the way. Clue us in.
Well, it wasn't easy, and it was quite an adventure for not just me, but for my whole family. So with night school and Saturday school, 1 course a semester for 15 years, I took the kids to school with me sometimes, and sometimes then they just stayed home and did their homework. It just depended on what Bill had to do, what I had to do, what they had to do. So somehow we coordinated that for the 15 years. Always with my dream in mind, and I was going to get there someday. And then I realized that as a mother, I had never really left my children alone. And it meant being away from the family weeks at a time.
How did that impact your children?
I had to elevate my level of trust. I always knew they were wonderful people and great people, but I realized that I had to know inside me that they were going to be okay, that they knew I loved them, and that they were actually quite competent. And so I had to say that I will stay mom, I will stay the loving mother of my children and spouse of my husband, and be brave and journey off. And they had to come with me on that journey.
But really, that's only part of the story. Your decision to empower others to be able to receive compassionate health care, regardless of their ability to pay for it. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, as you know, I had a very challenging life growing up, and I understood what it was to be on the other side of not being able to be accepted medically. I had to borrow money to get my newborn son out of the hospital. And also, having rotated in many different medical systems, I realized the only way to honestly do medicine the way I had envisioned it would be to become a nonprofit. Our goal of the founding mothers, myself, all the people who work with us, is that from the moment they walk up that ramp and come into this waiting room, which is really a living room, that they find warmth and acceptance, and that they're kind of home.
Your practice is growing. You've outgrown your previous facility. You're looking for a new space, and you come across this facility, but you have to make a purchase and redo it on a nonprofit level bankroll.
It was complicated. There were many challenges. You know the tortoise and the hare story. It's definitely the tortoise approach. We also learned that the challenge, if you look at it all at once, it's so daunting. You find out, as I have in my own life in so many ways, all of the things that you do, all the detours you take, they are actually the direct path.
For the last 12 years, you have not taken a salary.
I need this place to happen. It's all part of the vision. And if that means that in order to float all of our little nonprofit adventures and give at least a nominal salary to my employees, then I don't need a salary.
You're not the only one who hasn't taken a salary.
There are many of us who have decided that in order to empower our patients to be a part of the dream, that we have to work without that salary. Our volunteer fundraiser, grant writer, and webmaster, our volunteer bookkeeper. We had a volunteer lawyer for the first 6 years of our practice, our architect volunteering the early phase of architect work. Our board has been an all-volunteer board, and it's a working board, so all of our fundraisers and everything they put together. We have an auxiliary board that also volunteers. All the people who came forward, the pharmaceutical reps, the professors, everyone who deconstructed.
It sounds to me like you empowered your own people to do what needed to be done. So you have this vision dating back to when you're 29. Are you there yet?
At the tender age of 68, I am there. And yes, I am truly living the dream.
Dr. Portier, you truly embody what we try to strive for with Living It Up. You see the goal, you set the goal, and you go for it now. What advice do you have for our viewers?
My advice is, when you feel that restlessness, when you get that burning, when you have that urgency that doesn't use common sense, listen to it, don't be afraid, and do one thing, then the next thing, then the next thing, until you see that your dream has come true.
To paraphrase FDR, the difficult is done immediately. The impossible just takes a little longer. This is Babe Hope with Dr. Bonita Portier and Living It Up from Ulla Popken.